Black people, come down to the front. If you're not black, I just want you to understand that this video is for black people. Y'all down in the front, get up out of those seats if you're not black. Black people, come down to the front. Let's talk. 7 years ago, Donald Trump was running for office. He was running for president of the United States. And he was attempting to get the black vote. And in his attempt to get the black vote, this is what he said to us.
Tonight, I'm asking for the vote of every single African American citizen in this country who wants to see a better future. Look how much African American communities have suffered under Democratic control. To those I say the following: what do you have to lose by trying something new like Trump? What do you have to lose? I say it again, what do you have to lose? Look, what do you have to lose? You're living in poverty, your schools are no good, you have no jobs, 58% of your youth is unemployed. What the hell do you have to lose?
Black people, even though we voted overwhelmingly against Donald Trump, he won the presidency. And I just want to run down a few things that we lost because of Donald Trump's presidency. Donald Trump's environmental policies. His Environmental Protection Agency rolled back a lot of the protections that President Obama put into place. And when he rolled back those protections, it hurt black people the most. Why? Because a lot of these industrial plants, these oil refineries, they are situated near and around black neighborhoods. And when Donald Trump rolled back those protections that President Obama put into place, it allowed for toxic gases to fill up the air around black neighborhoods, which affected our health greatly. And then, all throughout his presidency, he worked to sabotage the Affordable Care Act. He did little things. Go find this article. He did little things to sabotage the Affordable Care Act. You know why? Because he knew the biggest group of people that were able to obtain health insurance through the Affordable Care Act was black people. And because he couldn't get rid of it outright, he did little things throughout his presidency to water it down, to sabotage how truly effective the Affordable Care Act could be. And then Republican governors in Republican states who support this mofo, they also jumped on board with sabotaging the Affordable Care Act by not accepting funding to expand Medicaid in their states. That's what we lost, but there's more. To my black trans men and women that were in the military, what did you lose when he banned trans people in the military, right? He couldn't go about getting rid of it or getting trans people banned. No, he couldn't do it that way. So he instructed military higher up personnel to just ban trans people in the military, and they followed suit. So what did you have to lose? You lost your ability to be trans and military. And then during Donald Trump's presidency, he got to appoint 3 Supreme Court justices, positions that are lifelong positions. And as a result of those 3 appointed judges, this is what we lost under Donald Trump. Black women lost their bodily autonomy. They lost their right to abortion health care because the 3 Supreme Court justices that he appointed, they worked to overturn Roe v. Wade. And what ended up happening, we're seeing it today. They say send it back to the states. Well, Republican states ran with it and went completely wild. And now they have banned abortion in most Republican states, and they have no provisions for rape or incest. They don't care if the mother is dying. They don't care. That's what you lost underneath Trump. Because Donald Trump became president of the United States, he appointed those 3 Supreme Court justices, and as a result, we lost a big chunk of affirmative action. So when Donald Trump says, what does black people have to lose? We lost affirmative action. And under Donald Trump, he started attacking diversity, equity, and inclusion. He actually suspended training while he was president at all federal agencies. No training on diversity, equity, and inclusion under Donald Trump's order. And now, today, they're working to ban diversity, equity, and inclusion all across the board. That's what we lost underneath Donald Trump. Because of Donald Trump's presidency, we are slowly losing our rights to vote. We are holding on by a very thin line because of Donald Trump and his presidency. Yeah, the gerrymandering, the voter suppression laws that are being implemented across the country, it's because of Donald Trump. So when Donald Trump said, black people, try something new, what do you have to lose? Black women lost the right to their bodily autonomy. Black people are more than ever losing their right to vote. We lost affirmative action. We're hanging on by a thread for diversity, equity, and inclusion. We're losing that as well. So, yeah, when you think about all that and the fact that this man is running for president again in November 2024, the only thing left to take from black people is our freedom. And I guarantee you, he would not hesitate to take freedom from black people. Vote blue in November.